91 bathroom TV. Hello people in YouTube fan, my name is Kevin Jackson and this is KLMFL Mega Friendship and Love. So guys, like I said before, I'm doing the second KLMFL Mega Friendship and Love video for this week, and it's just going to be talking about, I would say a wrap up from high school, middle school, elementary school, and like a review of those years, I would say. Almost a review of high school and then my expectations and goals for college, and that's coming up as well. So I actually don't have freshman year on file. I actually have like what my expectations and review of freshman year was, and my expectations of sophomore year. So that's what I actually have. But just like thinking back in my mind, and then reading up on some other stuff that I did have on freshman year, middle school, and all that stuff, I can say that 7th grade was a big time for me. I would say that 7th grade and like 7th grade was like a moment for me that like changed me to make me become more social. I would say, and it made me be a more person that's like out there and bold to do things. And I know that 2nd grade was like one, I would say 2nd grade and 7th grade were one of the best times I would think of my life. That I was just friends with everybody, and that I talked to everybody, and that I loved that grade, and I loved the environment, I loved the schooling, and then I loved my friends at the same time. And then that kind of got switched up in 3rd grade. On my classes, I was only with 7 other 3rd graders. Then the rest of the class was filled with 4th graders. So that kind of made me feel isolated, and I had little friends at that time. But it actually made me grow into understanding and building personal relationships with people. Because even though I had a lot of friends in 7th and 6th and 2nd grade, I didn't actually have a personal relationship with most of them. So 3rd grade made me made me, I guess, get the ability to, made me get the ability to grow and to learn about people and to shape them, and they were some of my best friends that I still have until today. Then I would say, going on from that, coming into freshman year, I talked about in like, because I recorded a video, at the end of my freshman year going on to sophomore year, and then my sophomore year going to junior year, and so on and so forth, and then my junior year going on to senior year, and now this is going to be the video from senior year going on to college. So in my sophomore video, I would say, I talked about freshman year, and talked about that it was a little bit difficult for me. I wouldn't say too difficult, comparing it to the rest of the years, but I would say that it was difficult in that I got my first C grade, and that it was full of distractions, I would say, in marching band that kind of hindered my performance, and then it was actually, I would say, a little bit hard for me. I wasn't satisfied with my grades, but who's satisfied with the grades? Nobody. Anyway, I wanted it to be my best year. I wanted it to be like 7th grade. That's what I had hopes for my sophomore year. That's gonna be like 7th grade, because I believed at the time, and I technically still believe that happened at the time, that I was a part of a 3-year cycle or whatever. That like every 3 grades or something, that like the cycle starts over again, like similar events occur, stuff like that. So 7th grade, I guess, was a good time. So sophomore year, being 2nd, good things would happen as well. I wanted a relationship, but just not a serious one. And I was in freshman year and sophomore year. I wanted something that was like, I would say like a playful friendship, something where it would actually lead onto a real relationship when the time came, when I was ready for it. Because I didn't feel like I was ready for it. I was ready for I would say like a playful relationship, somewhere where we're technically you're dating, but you don't really show like you're dating like by kisses and stuff. It's just mostly hugs and then spending quality time. So other ways of affection, love languages. So other love languages instead of like displays of affection, stuff like that, And I had a plan at the time. It's from middle school to get this girl to prom. Had this one girl in mind, but it like over the course of like 8th grade, freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, it went off to different girls. But then at the end, it all came back to one. I would ask this one girl to prom, and I would spend all my energy over the course of the years trying trying to build a relationship, a friendship that would actually make me successful into asking for her to prom. It didn't work, but it was a goal that I had at the time. And I would say with each one of my years, I wanted to work on myself. I wanted to make myself better. I wasn't confident in myself and who I was at the time. And this is me. This is my personality. This is what I like to do. This is who I am. Stuff like that. And I wanted to continue to build on myself and build myself and build myself up and up and up again. I actually knew two things about me at the time. That I grew on my Jamaican mission trip and on my church camp, which was called Spaced Out at the time. Those were two things. I realized that I was an analyzer and I had a selective photographic memory. So, you analyze the situation, try and find the best out of it. You think really carefully about the whole situation before acting on it and try and make a rational decision. So that's what I found out about me. Selective photographic memory. I remember a lot of things very vividly, but it's only what my brain wants to think, and it's only what my brain thinks is important. Everything else, junk, that's out the way. So like my friends sometimes are like, dang, Kevin, you remember that? I guess my brain thought it was important to remember, so I remembered it, So it's not like a photographic memory, it's just like, I guess memories that your brain seems is important, even though they might like in reality be important, I remember. And then the last thing that I kept in mind in that video was that Mr. Shelton, he was a counselor at the time. He said that your goals are going to change, most likely from freshman year to senior year, or graduation. Technically my goal didn't change. I'm still a computer engineer, still want to be a hardware and software engineer, you know what I'm saying? That like didn't change. But I guess I had a new perspective on it, and I guess I wanted to do more besides that, private investigator, I don't know, filmer. Like I had other aspirations and goals in mind, besides just being a computer hardware and software engineer. We're on to the next video, or end of sophomore year to junior year. In that video, I talked about how I didn't do so well on my second semester of my sophomore year. First semester of my sophomore year was, I would say, perfect, or almost perfect. I got a 3.7 GPA, and it was pretty good, I would say. But going on from that, it wasn't too good. Second semester I did horrible. I actually got a 3.0, but it's not that bad as compared to junior year. Some goals I had in mind for junior year was to be friends with everyone. That's all I want to be friends with most people. Just build relationships and friendships with them again. I guess kind of be like 7th grade and 2nd grade again, but be friends with most people. And I wanted to present myself as a Christian person, as a right Christian person, somebody that can spread the gospel to people, but without being too mean about it, and tell them the truth. So tell people about the truth about Christ, truth about the gospel, but not be too harsh, but being nice in that. And that's something that I really struggled with junior year, was to be who I really was about Christ and to share to my friends about Jesus and what I believe about Him and what I believe about the gospel. Because that was something that I was really afraid of sharing to people, and because I did that my freshman year, and people were just really acting like, look at this guy, he's really mean, he doesn't represent Christ, So I wanted to represent Christ in the right way by actually sharing the gospel, but doing it in a nice way, or in a good way, you would say. And it wasn't really to my friends, but mostly to my acquaintances. But I call those acquaintances my friends. I don't know why. I guess because I really cared about them. I barely even really knew them, but it was people from elementary school and middle school and stuff like that that we grew up together. So I guess that's why I called them my friends. And I was really juggling through that my junior year. And then actually getting a late plan started as well, which was getting ready to ask somebody to prom and preparing for that as well. Going up to senior year now, end of junior year, senior year. Junior year was just really horrible. I would say that's my worst year. And I was just really distracted, and it wasn't with girls, because junior year and sophomore year, I technically break the 3-year cycle curse that was going on. I did things differently out of the box that I wouldn't usually do. And that just helped break the curse. Also, I didn't tell the girls that I liked at the time that I like them, which I usually told them around like February or March or January, something around there. And I didn't do this time. I held it within myself. I did what most guys do and just not tell them, you know? So I guess that was something that contributed to me breaking the curse, or that I thought that I broke the curse. Senior year was really, I would say, before senior year started, it was a really tough time, I would say. I had a lot of feelings going on. I said that I was really anxious on what was to come. I was really scared that this was the last time that I had with my friends and the people that I really cared about, or my acquaintances, or people that I really cared about. I knew it was the last time, and that I wanted to be really happy, and I wanted to have a lot of friends. I wanted to interact with a lot of people and as many people as I can. And I was mad at the world, and I was mad that I only had one chance at this. I had one senior year, I had 1 year, 2016, to go out there and make use of everything that I had at the moment. So that was something. I found out that I really only had acquaintances and barely any best friends or real friends, I would say. Those acquaintances or people that I wanted to put the friend titles on, but like I said before, it was just people from elementary school and middle school. I wanted to prove to the colleges that I was smart. I wanted to show them that I am smarter than my junior year failures. I wanted to get into UC Davis and UC Davis, Cal Poly Pomona, stuff like that. And I didn't get into UC Davis, but the only school I got into was Cal Poly Pomona. That was really shocking to me. But at least I got in there, and I'm going there tomorrow for starting my first day for computer engineering. Really happy about that. I ended up improving a little bit senior year, but not that much, I would say. It's still lagging behind all my other years, besides junior year. I wanted to be guts. I wanted to have no regrets. I wanted to live my life without making mistakes. I mean, I guess making mistakes is okay, but just being proud and owning up to my mistakes. I wanted to survive, thrive, and live, and I knew that this was the end with my friends, and that I wouldn't really see them again. Going on from that now, I wrote a letter at the end of my freshman year, and that's called the freshman letter, and we opened up that letter every senior year at the end of our senior years to see what we wrote. And just a few things I said in there was just be a good Christian boy, just really be a good Christian. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't have sex, don't do that stuff. And if you did do that stuff, or if you will do that stuff, just repent, come back to God. Because I was really sure about that. That I didn't want that stuff to happen to me. I talked about my friends, talked about people that I loved. I talked about being guts, going out there, doing what I needed to do to achieve my goals. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Going out there, doing stuff like that. Then I also talked about my favorite things, my favorite foods, some of my favorite things. Listed all those things, and I say most of them hasn't changed. They're mostly relatively stayed the same for the past 4 years. So I would think that's okay. And then I also talked about telling my friends about Christ. And I haven't really done that. And that's the one thing that I would say is my biggest failure, or the one thing that I really didn't accomplish, was telling my friends about Christ. Because I stopped mostly after freshman year. Because I got scared of my acquaintances rejecting me. Of my acquaintances being afraid of me. And being mad at me for bashing their religion, bashing their lifestyles, when all I wanted to tell them was about Christ and the gospel. So I would say that's the one thing that kept me back. That's the one thing that kept me back, I would say. And that really sucks. Going on from that now, we're going to talk about college and my college life and what I expect for college, or I'd say just at least freshman year in college. Going on, it's okay. I want to say to myself, it's okay. It's okay for change. It's okay if change happens. It's okay if I'm molded, if I'm shaped. If I'm become different. Because everybody eventually changes. We're all relatively the same person. but we just change in our little unique ways to become a better version of ourselves or to improve ourselves. And that's okay. Even if it's for the worst, even though most likely it won't be the worst when we try, pray that's not going to be the best, that we change for the better, that we understand more people. I want to understand more people. I want to be out there and being the light in the world. I want to continue to be a Christian. I want to continue to be a Christ follower. I never want that to leave me. I want to keep that dear in my heart. But if I do make mistakes, if I do go out there and smoke marijuana, if I do go out there and do alcohol, that I do repent for my sins. And I don't do it that it makes me stupid. Or I don't do it that I die. Or I don't do it that it really hurts me or affects me. You know? I'm gonna face a lot of things in college, you know? I'm gonna face life. I'm gonna face hard work. You know, this is real life now, you know? This is real life. This is everything that I do now is gonna affect me for the rest of my life. The choices that I make, even though it's okay to make mistakes, are big ones, you know? The major points that are setting you forward, that are making you go on, you know, that are producing your result, your end result. Who you're gonna become, who you're gonna be, you know? So if I do make mistakes, it's okay, as long as you know that I come back and, you know, repent for those, or come back and just understand that I'm still in the learning process, I'm still developing. I know a lot of stuff right now, but I am still developing. I hope to put a lot of time and effort into school. I cut off most of my extracurricular activities. I'm watching band, track, stuff like that. I'll do those again if I have time, like later on, probably like sophomore, junior year, stuff like that. But at the moment, I'm trying to work on academics, I'm trying to focus on that, because I know it's going to be hard for computer engineering. It's going to be difficult. So, I'm trying to continue that, you know? I'm trying to focus on that and that alone. I got friends, you know? I got friends out there that I want to make a lot of friends, but friends that I really care about, you know? Friends that I love, friends that are close to me, because those friends, I heard, for most people, are going to be the friends that you continue with for the rest of your life, you know? So I want to make sure that they're good friends, people that I can rely on, people that we can study with, bond with, grow together, because that's going to be my friends for the remainder of my 4 years, or at least my freshman year, you know? I want to be the best Kevin possible. I most likely achieved most of that in high school, but I do want to become a better Kevin, and then I'll slowly grow and grow and grow, whatever that means, whatever that shapes, whatever that molds to be, better Kevin, and whether that means telling people about Christ, telling my friends, leading them to Christ, or just being a better Christian myself and representing Christ in a good light. That's what I want to do. Regarding girls now, it doesn't really matter to me. It's not a big forefront. If it happens, it happens. You know? If I get my first, get my first, you know? Just make sure that they're a good person, you know? Y'all make mistakes along the way. Most likely want it to be the one, but if they're not the one, at least make sure they're a good Christian person, you know what I'm saying? Because it will happen one day, you know? You meet the right person, you meet somebody who you think the right person is, and then you interact with them. I want to do my best. So, whether that means 3.0 or 4.0, we're trying to shoot for a 3.5, you know, because GPA scale is a little bit different. And have fun. Have fun. Even though I'm mostly going to be strict in the academics and stuff like that, just have fun with my friends, with the events around campus, because it's like another Etowanda. It's like another high school for me, you know? Be a part of everything. Not like the activities, like the events and stuff. Not really like sports and like clubs and stuff like that yet, I would say. But like the activities that are there that are available, you know, to make new friends, to hang out, to enjoy life with, you know. Because you only have college once. You only go around in college once. You can do it twice, but that's kind of weird. But you only got your college experience once, right? You're 4 years there, your bachelor's degree. So you gotta make it worth it this time. You gotta make sure that it's worth it, that you know what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna go in beforehand, and you're gonna have the fun that you're gonna have. College is gonna be great. I already heard my friends talking about their college lives and how they love it better than high school. So I just thought I'm gonna love it too. Just make sure I keep that in the forefront of my mind. Academics and life, and Jesus, and God. Like I said, the most important things in life: love God, love yourself, love others, have fun, be yourself. Don't let everyone change your life, and you can be whoever you want to be. And change is good. You know, change is good. But it's just never change who you are. Never change who you are. Change everything else, I would say. It's a big part of everything. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched all the way through this 20-second video, long video, thank you so much. And I will see you guys on the next Kim's Live Manga. So much for watching this video. If you like it, then please click the like button below and comment to tell us what we can improve and what we did good. You can follow 90% TV on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Flickr. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos from us.